Is Werner Enterprises the reason why that Nebraska signed that Kenyan deal for the Kenyan workers? So when we talking about illegal immigrant truckers or we talking immigrant truckers, is usually backed by some type of major company. So truckers are allegedly saying that Werner is the main reason why Nebraska signed that deal for Kenyan drivers. As a trucker, how do you feel about this? When we see these immigrant truckers or we see these drivers coming from different countries, it's not that they're just coming in here. They're usually being pushed by a big company. Warner Enterprise is a mega Warner Enterprise is a mega carrier. They got a lot of trucks, a lot of money to sway somebody to sign a deal like this. So why else would Nebraska, out of all places, sign a deal to have a treaty with Kenya to bring their people over here to drive for them? When we look at safety, we look at patriotism, we look at taking care of American truckers, does that help any of that? No. So allegedly, people are thinking that Werner is behind this. In my opinion, I would think so too. Why else would a state like Nebraska sign a deal like this? So as truckers, we have to stay on top of this stuff and see that people from overseas are brought in by big mega carriers like a Werner Enterprise, allegedly. So truckers, if you care about your job, the safety on the highway, you keeping yourself valuable so you can make more money, things like this should alarm you. Things like this should make you think, do the mega carriers really want to make the industry better? Because we have a mega carrier right here in a home state, possibly, allegedly, pushing to get out of town drivers. When we have a lot of American truckers here that can do the job and run the freight, but you just got to pay a little bit more money. You got to pay a little more decency, and you got to make sure that they are valuable and they are protected on the road. As a trucker, what do you think about Werner Enterprises possibly being behind the reason that Nebraska signed this deal with Kenya to bring their drivers over? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.